Hi, everyone. Welcome. It is Sunday on the sofa.
Here we are.
Here we are on the sofa. There's no sofa.
I've missed some sofas, so I feel like I'm visiting or something. I don't know.
You have
visiting.
a sofa?
We're all visiting.
Oh, did JJ and I do the last sofa by ourselves or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, Lisa was under the weather.
You weren't feeling 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we are, and it's everyone. Hello. And yes, we are streaming from all the channels, so you might not see all the comments, but don't you worry. I'll click on some so you can see them on the. We'll click on some so you can see them on the screen. Anyways, today on the couch we are doing all questions. All questions. I feel like a what do you call it? Someone who
I don't know.
Somebody.
welcome to today.
A game show host? I don't know.
Today on Sunday on the sofa.
All questions.
Today's topic.
So yeah. And I hope I know that you guys are all cold.
Nice, Annie. Nice.
But hopefully staying warm. Linda says it was 26 degrees there in Texas. It was negative 11 here this morning.
It was positive 11 here.
Positive 11 there. Negative 11 at my house. Now, I just now got an alert that we just went above zero. So
congratulations.
Thank you. So we're no longer in the negatives.
Right. We were as a group, we were I think it was Karen Starseed, right? That has the app that was telling us. It was like what is it? WT forecast. That app.
Forecast.
And it comes up with the funniest sayings about the cold or the hot. It's so funny.
Oh, so cute. It's a really cute app.
So I downloaded I used to have it a long time ago, but I erased it for some reason. But and so I downloaded it to see what it was going to say about my negative 11, and it just said it's not a day for shorts or something. It's not a short day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
here comes the questions. Wow.
Okay. I'm missing questions.
They're coming in fast. Okay, so I want to ask, I'm going to be greedy and ask my question first, because it's all about me today, just to let you guys know.
Go for it.
Okay, so, and this is open for anybody to answer, but there have been a couple of people who they'll email me something like an experience. And one of them is... One of it was that I call her the Dragon Lady, Debbie, the one that does the weather.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a while.
Is her name Phelan? I can't remember what her name was. Phelan, I think. Yeah. So she would send me these things. And then Richie here sent me something that he experienced too. And so my question is, sometimes when I'm reading them, I'm not absorbing it. It's almost as if there's a block that I'm not supposed to read it, as if the information is almost not for me, but maybe for Tuta. And it's just like, I read it like 4 times and I'm like, why is this like, it's almost like I would imagine what schizophrenia might be like, where there's like somebody in front of me that's just like, I got this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm just wondering what that is, because the information is just so interesting that they're sharing.
So when you do readings, sometimes you feel like they're more for you.
No, these are emails that people will send me. And it's only happened with a couple of people. Richie's one of them, who just sent me like the most amazing thing. And then Phelan, who does the weather, she helps with the weather.
So what happens is when you start reading the emails, and because they are so interesting and needing to be channeled without you. Sorry, JJ.
Yeah, right?
God doesn't need you. So
Yeah.
basically you are kind of, you're being pushed back further in some of these coming in. So what happens is, it's just like any channel. Sometimes people channel and they kind of hear what's being said. Some people channel and they don't remember any of it. They're completely gone. So that's kind of the process that's happening with you. And in some of these, it's like it cannot filter through you, right? Because that's where we all get when it filters through us. That's when we can kind of get in the way of the pure message. And that's okay. I mean, filtering through, and I'm not, but it can, when it's like, it sounds like they're taking you up a notch, JJ.
Yay.
Yeah, pushing you aside.
You know, so I'm going to ask a second question.
Okay.
So the thing that Richie shared was he was wondering about when he hears the light language on our show over on Gerald's channel, when Karen speaks it and when I speak it, I got goosebumps. Do you have goosebumps? When he hears the light language, he like instantly goes somewhere else, very deeply. And he was wondering in my past life, if I was in a way the teacher that like opens up the visions for others, and that's how I show them things, or tuta.
Okay, tuta. So I do feel that tuta was a teacher, but in this case, it's what's happening, Richie. What I'm hearing here is that this vibration is very familiar to you, and it's taking you to this it's taking you to the place. I don't know, I can't explain what they're showing me, but it's like it's not taking you to that deep place because Tuta was a teacher at one point. This is a familiar, it's almost like when someone brings a symbol in and the symbol takes you to a memory. So, and I'm making this up just because it's something that everybody is familiar with. If someone sees a cross, it takes you to a certain place when you see the cross. And whatever your perception is, it'll take you there. It's when the language is coming out, it's like a symbol being presented to your higher self, and it's taking you to a certain place, a certain vibration. So that's what I'm getting.
I kind of want to jump in on this one. I feel like it's hard to explain, but in the way you described that whole situation, I got more of a visual. It felt like it feels vibrational. It feels like there are these different levels of vibrations. And then for Richie, it's like strumming a guitar. You know how that one string vibrates, and then like with the rest, it kind of all comes to one single stream. Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah. Like one tone out of many. Yeah.
Like one tone out of many. It feels like that kind of a vibe. It feels like, and I love the familiarity point that Debbie brought up. Definitely that for sure. But there's something very vibrational and about all those levels coming together. And when it reaches that even phase or level or something, it really feels like that synchronicity of everything. That's where the goosebumps come from, and that's where the memories come from, and the familiarity and all that stuff. So it really feels a lot like that. And actually, even in talking about it, I'm thinking of colors. There's like a color scheme to it too.
Now, Richie, the reason your experience is so unique to you is because it's you're remembering being a teacher, or you're remembering being a guide, or a lead, I don't know what the words are failing because it's not really a teacher or a guide or a guru. There's a different language for this that I don't understand, but it's you're in a place of fostering energy environment, and so and opening up portals and doors and all sorts of things. So that's why your experience, when you hear the language, it's helping you remember that. And so every time everybody here, any of us here in the family is part of the language, it will help us remember some stuff, because that's what the language is for. It's helping you remember your higher mind, your higher self. It's helping you remember. And so that memory, depending on where you're at, will bring healing. It will bring enlightenment. It will bring awakening. It will bring so many different things, depending on where you're at when you hear the language. Just like if you see a symbol. The language is like symbols, but in spoken.
So cool. Thank you. I think that helps me and Richie and maybe a couple other people. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, there he is. He says, "Oh, wow, this is making a lot of sense, Debbie. This was like a dream I had with all of you in it, but you were all the reflection of me." Got goosebumps.
That's cool.
Yeah, but like Lisa said, very vibrational. So you're all going to be triggered at some point, at some level, or your memory. Yeah, love it. Beautiful. Great questions.
Thank you.
All right. So I guess.
So are we done? Was that it?
That's it. I've got 7 more questions.
Today is all about JJ.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
We love JJ.
Okay. Yeah, Nancy says, so cool. I feel the healing when Tuta speaks. Perfect. See, that's that memory, that's that peace coming in. That's what the language is for. Yeah, I love it.
I do love when Tuta is telling somebody that they were around the lifetime of Jesus. They'll actually go to my palms. This is how they tell me that they were like a witness or a scribe or something in Yeshua's time. They do the piercing of the hands.
Interesting.
I love
it.
Ooh, that was goosebumpy right there.
Okay. Annie wants to know if I have met galactics. I have not met my own galactics that I know. I mean, not consciously. I know that they're probably part of my team. But when I read for others, I meet your guys' galactics all the time. Okay. Sonia says, I feel very comfortable in the light language. Oh, that's that memory. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So how do you know when you have light language?
Oh, we have been exploring this. So interesting what envelops during these conversations, co-creating with the people in the community and with Gerald and Karen, because the light language, not all language is spoken. It's something that someone will channel through that helps them or maybe somebody else. It's like when you hear a song and it just instantly releases something, some sort of emotion or healing. instead of just like sitting there and like talking to somebody like in therapy, it's like there's something, whether it's a dance movement, symbols, a spoken language, there's like anything that has like, it goes right to the back door. It like passes through like, I guess, defenses in a way, and just gets straight to the point, almost like Reiki does. I'd almost say like Reiki with the symbols and the energy work, that's also a type of light language. So yeah, I feel like everybody's got their own thing.
I like that.
Good question.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, Gloria, welcome. Remember. Okay, going to the questions here. And I'm just gonna go here. We have Carol. It's not in order. We just kind of. All right. So, hi, Carol. I am so exhausted from caring for my horses in this weather. Oh, and driving 70 miles round trip. Oof. All right. So Carol's looking for a place closer with shelter for them. Will she be able to locate this? I think there is going to be an option for you. It will be a little closer. And I'm getting, I know that you're driving 70 miles round trip here, so 75 miles round trip. This one's going to be a little better, but I do feel a better situation for the horses. But I feel like it's more of a within a 40-minute round trip type deal. So I'm trying to get the full radius here for you.
I love that you said radius, because the whole time I'm sitting here, like as Carol, I'm looking at our feet, and it's just going out as a radius.
A radius.
Yeah, like just kind of like scanning, like where's this land? Where is this land? And I don't get an answer, but it's a radius. Yeah.
Yeah, over here I got the 7 of Wands, which I think just indicates the struggle. The struggle's real for you to find that spot. I got the King of Pentacles and I got the Sun. I feel like I agree, there's an option for you. I do feel like it's close. I feel like with my next card, because I got the Moon, there's somebody there's somebody, I feel like it's a couple maybe. There's somebody that you have a resource that is at your fingertips, and I don't think you quite have. I think it's like hiding in clear sight. You've got a connection, is what I'm saying, that can help you find a place for the horses. Because I got this 4 of Wands too, and that I think that's everybody being happy and cozy and comfy. I mean, I don't know if it could be friend of a friend or business wise, some kind of a connection, maybe through whatever resources you use to take care of the horses. I think there's like a certain connection that's right there. I feel good about it. I think it's going to happen. The timing of it does seem like it's super close. But there's something about your resources is what I'm getting.
Yeah. Yep. I have the
At the bottom of my deck, I got the Chariot, so that's something too. I'll throw that out there. So that's definite movement.
Absolutely.
I'm done.
I do see you have the Lover's card, so that there is going to be something coming together for you. You have this breakthrough coming through with the Ace of Swords there. And it's going to save you some money as well. I feel like it's a better all the way around for you.
That's a cute card.
Cute.
There's an echo.
There is. What is that? Weird.
I heard like a whistle or a squeak or something.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Who is with us right now?
Show thyself. No, well, or not.
Make the red lobster behind Lisa move if you can hear me.
Rocky,
Fly off, little red lobster.
if Rocky flies across here, guys, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh boy.
All right. So blessings to you so I'm just gonna send and just shine the light on the place you need to hone into. Shining the light there. Okay. All right, Lisa, your turn.
Oh, we're taking turns. All right. I forgot that we do that sometimes.
It's been a minute.
Right?
Yeah.
Gosh. There's a lot of good questions, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. Okay. I'm feeling a certain way about everything I'm seeing here. All right. Let's do Sonia. Panola.
Hi, Sonia. May I have a message from my angels and guides for this week?
All right, Sonia.
I have a certain feeling, Sonia, here that your guides are wanting you to give yourself permission. So if you sit, let's say, and I'm making this up, but let's say you sit down for a moment and you're just like having this cup of tea and you start feeling guilty because you're like, oh, I should be doing this, or I should be doing that, or I could be doing this and I could be doing that. They want you to release that and find joy and in offering you that time of just sitting and being. Those are important moments as well. So we put importance on things. They're saying, so we put importance on, well, if I do this, that shows that I'm really doing something and that's going to get me to, I don't know, level B or whatever. So, but they're saying, actually, no, like even those moments of just being are just as important. So kind of releasing some old language around that and being being able to just relax or whatever, or just be in those moments. So this week, yeah, that's what they're saying. I'm going to throw some cards. That's what came in right at the beginning here. But I'm going to throw cards and see. You can go, JJ.
I'm feeling the energy of it, Sonia. Tuta was doing the thing we were talking about in the beginning where they're like, JJ, just step aside. And they brought me to the they put an X right here on you, kind of like in a way to pinpoint something. And the pinpoint, Hama kuyato matuti mako shema yetita matutita mapako eshe ayeto tama pako she. So they're giving panutita mako ti nata mashtita mako. It's like focusing on this part of you. Kukama shewa ashewa. Tia naka shewa. And then like the X tita maku ishewa is just another form of the equal-sided cross, and they're putting the circle around the equal-sided cross. Pako na pako ishima payawa ma ushewa. Ya yena ta pawa shewa. Anoti. And it has something to do with your gifts, Sonia. Atukama pa kushe nama shewa. Ya tia. And I'm just playing around with if there was like a circle with an equal-sided cross, and just playing around, like that's what I do. Is if I don't understand something or just learning something, I just try to have fun with it. But yeah, there's something like right about this area that's pinpointed for you. It's not the pineal gland because I asked. It's something else. Yeah.
Over here, I wrote down regrets and reevaluation. And I hope you're still here, Sonia. I haven't seen her in there, but I drew some cards for you. There is something about moving forward for you. I don't know. It almost feels like you've had a recent event that has totally knocked you off of your foundation a little bit. I got the 8 of Wands here. I'm kind of seeing that as the smack of some sort. And then with the Moon and the Knight of Swords, I see this as you seeking. You're definitely seeking something. But I've got these great outcome cards. It's like all the happy cards that I know of in this deck. I got the Queen of Wands. I mean, check her out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Knight of Wands.
Yes.
Her. And I got the Page of Wands. All these wands. So
wow.
Yeah, whatever you're going through, oh my gosh. I think that the light on the other side is everything for you. And I feel like you kind of already found your way. But you're kind of asking us for a little confirmation. So that's the way I'm feeling about it. But I feel good about what you're trying to accomplish. And I think you're going to do so.
Yeah.
But that's what I've got.
This time that you are going through is there's purpose in it, and they want you to know that. So you have the Hermit and the Universe there, and so this time this is literally a purpose time, not to worry, and kind of as you move through this energy. This is the 5 of Pentacles. And here comes the Wands and the Magician. There's massive movement coming in. Rest assured, it's coming.
Nice. Yeah, she said, thank you all so much. Yes, concerned about going forward with Social Security income, or if I should not.
Okay, so that's that 5 of Pentacles, and I feel like, yes.
Awesome.
Yes. And so the battle of kind of like, well, you know where the energy fits for you. This is a shared experience. We only have things in part, so you place it where it belongs for you. Thank you.
That's cool, Sonia.
Okay.
Yeah, she also said yes, looking at going forward to take
Yes.
classes.
Ooh, I like that. Like that.
Right
I
on.
wonder if Kevin Lewis teaches that yet.
The Akashic Records?
Yeah.
I don't know. He will be back on here with us in February.
Yay, just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yay.
Yay.
All right.
My turn to choose.
Yes.
I choose Liz in awe. That sounds like they're having some physical problems in this lifetime. It was near the beginning.
All right.
Liz, are you still here? If you ask a question, please stick around.
Yes, please stay. Is there anything waiting for me in my life other than being weak and sick? Okay.
Oh, yay, there you are. Okay.
When I read the question, I feel very like there's just discouraged.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead. Tuta is saying they started having me write it down, and they started with my dear one, Liz, my dear one, and they're saying they're saying in like the metaphor way of like if you take a moment and like you put down like the walker or put down the cane, you know, meaning if you take that moment of just putting that stuff down, let's see what they have to say. Kunaka shewa namakwa yama shima yewa nuita ashima kyama papa mauka yewa, and they're saying that they're saying, my dear one, that there is a tutanuka oshtata yetita. I'm going to say a barrier around you. Pao kuti ano mashtata ayewama ko inama oshtata yewa yetita. And sometimes when people put the barriers, or there are barriers, not saying that you put it there or whatever, but and it's almost it's in a way like how a dam operates. It's like it does hold things on both sides. It holds things from coming in, and it holds things from going out. Maybe you guys could let's hear what you guys have to say.
I do feel that you. This is such a, and I feel like you're there. It's hard to talk about this one. Liz, I feel you. And I feel that there's a struggle of back and forth. Like sometimes you're in a place of hopefulness, and then sometimes you're not, you know, obviously. But finding that new balance of remaining in that hope. But right down the middle, you have the Nine of Cups here. And that's a place of hope. And so your team wants you to remain hopeful. But it can be difficult because like what choices are in front of you. There's so many layers to this, Liz. But the main thing I want you to know right here is you have Sky Father and all the hope. And so wanting you to step into that higher mind, that higher self, as you work through some of the ongoing symptoms that you continue to work through. There's still a place of beauty and hope, and it may be different than what you're used to, and maybe it's not going for that 5-mile walk, but there's other ways to get to this space, and they're kind of encouraging you to find that joy, find that peace, find that love in different ways, not maybe how the world's telling you, but kind of your own way of finding joy and so forth, and finding a different way to feel grateful and that love place and joy place than what is normal, what would maybe you used to be able to do. But
Yeah,
wrapping you up, Liz.
Yeah, the struggle is definitely real, right?
Yeah.
I'm picking up on that as well. I wrote down manifestation, and then after I did so, my first thought was, sometimes when you're just when you're totally knocked down and discouraged and stuff, you hear the advice and the messages, and sometimes it's like, okay, but you know, there's a desperation there, and who wants to feel defeated? Anyway, let me get to what I've got here. I got the 5 of Swords. I got the 5 of Pentacles. Both of these indicate what, it's Captain Obvious here. This is how you're feeling. You're in your head. You're really trying to figure things out. You're really down. It's frustrating, and it's a whole deal, and it's you compare yourself now to how you were prior to, and it's like, how did I get here, and why? But I did get the 6 of Swords. This is getting across those troubled waters. I think being here is everything. 3 of Cups, surrounding yourself with the support and the good, and this is your team too. This isn't just people here. This is your spiritual team, your spiritual guides, really helping you get through it as well. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is the goal. This is you. This is still you, regardless of whether or not you feel that way.
You, Liz. Yes.
So that is you 100%. And I think you're compassionate, and I think that given a situation where somebody in your situation comes to you, I think you would do anything for them. And that's the vibe that I get off of you. And what goes around comes around. I think you are strong, and you do have that strength to get through this. Keep doing what you need to do, listen to who you need to listen to, medically, and I think that will help you find a sense of balance that you are seeking.
Giving you a big hug, Liz. And do you have any more you wanted to add there, JJ?
Yep, they came in and said, you're still our star child. Even with everything going on, you're still our star child. Yeah, so giving you a big hug.
Love you, Liz.
Yep.
JJ, your hair is like
going up.
It's going like this.
Look, it's highlighting the greasy hair I was trying to hide.
And you can see through it.
I was doing outdoor snow removal.
Oh, you have to draw the picture.
I didn't have time to
embrace the hair. I'm gonna
embrace the hair. Yeah, let's do it again. Yeah. Whose turn is it to choose?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, this is what I was doing. That's me in the snow.
That's
There you
adorable.
are.
It's just popping up. All right. Here, I'll just do this. There. Nobody look at my hair.
This is totally just all about you today. I love it.
I love it. That looks like it's a good look.
Now to get it to the top.
It's adorbs. I just want to squish you.
Oh no, Wayne. Oh boy. Yeah. Ooh, I got a big yes on that, Wayne. As if it was spirit related. Because I'm sorry, I look ridiculous, but yeah, I'm getting a big yes on the spirit related. That's not my favorite thing that they do is those things. So I apologize on behalf of the universe because that is not cool to pass out at work. And you just had a birthday.
And this was on past Tuesday. Yeah. Welcome to being shifted. Holy cow.
Ascension, right?
Ascension.
Yeah, ascension.
That's what you get for hanging out with this family here.
Yeah, you can blame it on us.
Sorry.
Yep.
And oh, the owl.
This is the high priestess in this deck. Look at that. All the symbols and the shifting. 100%. Ooh, the sage. Holy cow. This is definitely ascension for you, Wayne. Ready or not.
Ready or not, here we go.
Connecting into your higher self there, the lovers.
Oh, there's you and Suzanne. Or you and Spirit, more likely.
Powerhouse together. Powerhouse.
Oh, another double.
Yeah. That is the chariot there. Isn't that a cool chariot card, you guys?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're telling me when you get onto the chariot, it takes a minute to gain control, and at first it's like all this energy forced in and going in this direction, but then you gain control and forward. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just explained what you pretty much paraphrased what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Because I got the 8 of Wands. I see that as everything coming in all at once for him.
Mm-hmm.
And moving forward with the 2 of Wands, you're going to experience more of this, Wayne. You are. There's going to be more coming. King of Wands, though, strength card. You've got this. I like that.
Ooh, the infinity.
My last card's the 2 of Cups, and I think this is really you trying to find that balance. You got all that stuff coming at you. It's really difficult, but yeah, this is you finding that equilibrium, that homeostasis. You're going to balance it out eventually. It'll make more sense. So it's a process.
Yeah. He says he's with a doctor's appointment next week.
Yeah.
For follow-up and so forth, but which is good.
Yeah, for sure.
Follow-up, yep.
Yeah. When you have to really pay attention and go to the doctor, even though it's a spirit thing. Yeah, you gotta follow.
We're all pro woo-woo, but definitely check yourself out with things.
Yeah, because it literally is hitting your body, and that's why our bodies respond, because it's all
it's all connected, right?
Yeah. Lisa's turn.
My turn.
Liz and I saw your follow-up thing. If you Tomorrow, if you go to Tita Speaks at YouTube, my channel, on Mondays I do Reiki and Journey, and we'll put that ingredient that you asked into the journey. So if you could just watch the replay, if you can't watch it live, I'm going to write it down so I don't forget.
Leah says both the Chariot and the High Priestess have the black and white to balance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see.
Now you have the whole family praying for you, Rich.
Jill Florian.
Randy. Humans are not meant to live in 2 degrees.
Oh, I know, Randy. How about -11 today? Yeah. All right.
I love
Jill.
Crossroads.
So hi, Jill. I hope you're here, Jill. I picked that one kind of toward the bottom, I think. So maybe Jill's here. But the question is, I would love a message if possible. I feel like I'm at such a crossroads in my life, but feel so lost right now. My dad passed away this past year unexpectedly, and I feel so lost and alone.
Okay, Jill.
Jill's here.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that about your dad, Jill.
Yes.
That's going to my heart.
Okay, Jill. I feel like your dad is here as well, if that's okay. And but he's asking you to take the grief and kind of plant it and turn that grief into something. I don't know how you would do this, but I guess it's creating beauty out of the grief. So instead of letting the grief kind of restrict you, it's turning it around into something. And also remembering that sometimes our grief can kind of oppress the I don't know. I'm having a hard time understanding what he's saying with this, but he wants you to let him fly. Let him. I know that when and this isn't about me, but he's showing this to me that when I held my son, when I held my grief for my son so strongly, I was oppressing him and not allowing him to fly, not allowing him to go from the grave. I kept him in the grave, so to speak, and didn't allow him to live. And so it's kind of the same, but really turning that around, he's showing it. He's to you to allow you to live fully, is to create some remembering the beautiful things, beautiful things, instead of allowing that grief part to overtake. He shows it in like this little flower. He keeps handing me this little flower.
I'm getting all all soil type. So when you said turn, they were already showing me turn the soil. And how does it feel when you get that pitchfork in or whatever you're using in the soil and you turn the soil? There's a lot of gardening things coming through.
A lot of gardening.
Yeah, like if you turn the soil, Tuta wants to come through, but like turning the soil and starting fresh. There's something about really getting in and tilling and turning the soil.
Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps off of both of you guys.
Yeah.
Because I have one card that made me feel in a way that I've never really seen that particular card before. I got the Six of Pentacles, but the look of this card made me think of planting seeds.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of an exchange. So it's
Oh.
like it's something for each of them to grow, which kind of
Yeah.
made me think about what Debbie was saying with set him free to fly, but you need to fly as well.
Yeah.
Two of Swords, being held back. That moving forward, but having that baggage. I got that card too.
That is so cool. I got the Pioneer Times too.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's definitely your father is definitely speaking to you. If you're not already picking that up, you're getting messages all the time from him. It's like super clear. The protection is there, 7 of Wands. You've got that protection around you. But definitely use your own magic with this Magician, and with the Queen of Swords, this is you, sailing on, finding your way. You will find your way. The crossroads are, sometimes the crossroads I feel can be such the wake up call. Yeah, everybody reaches their own crossroads several times in their lives, right? When you reach that point, that means something needs to change, and you know what needs to change. But it's going to be something to benefit you, and he's always going to be with you for it. That's what I'm getting.
You know what the bummer is about doing the all the different channels is, Jill, you're getting a lot of love, and I'm not sure if you're seeing it all, because I'm not sure whose channel that you're on, but just know that the community is holding space for you. They see you, they feel you. So it's my turn, and I'm feeling so much throat stuff right now. I'm just gonna I'm gonna answer everybody's throat things without choosing someone, because it started with Liz and the barrier, and then it's also for this one. I'm just if we could just all call in our people, just calling in our helpers, helpers, if that's appropriate. And for our best and highest good, the emotions that are stuck in our throat, the tears, may they fall. Help us breathe our breath. Pakuna, kuka, kuka. They like all of the cards today that had the blackbird, the raven, kutita mashtita, the crow. And the best thing about the winged ones, the crow, is that they love to come in and find what they consider little treasures. And so just asking to have our helpers place their hands on our shoulders and hold space while the animals come in and take away what they consider treasure, but it's something that we need to release. And with throat things, it's speaking our truth. Maybe saying some things out loud that you didn't get to say to the people who passed away, or maybe somebody who stepped out of your life and you're confused about that. Or I did see somebody at work tried to speak their truth and got fired. There's a lot of throat stuff. So just sit in that energy and just see if this eases it up a little bit. Yeah, like the not being heard. That feels better. Not being heard or not having your, how sometimes you want to explain something so eloquently and the other person doesn't receive it the way that you intended. Those sorts of things. So yeah, just really holding you guys in my heart space today. Cindy, I see that you have vertigo. You're not the only one going through vertigo at this time. I'm not sure why everybody has vertigo, but that you're not alone in this community. Several people have that.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, JJ.
Yeah.
The energy is
I know.
different today.
Really shifted, yeah. We are at time. So I do want to kind of end and just kind of linked up. I feel like we need it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all need to just kind of to be together for a minute, and we are connected. We all are going through, even though we're going through our individual experiences, we are connected, and we do love each other. So let's go ahead and connect in and
Link up.
link on up. The source light in between us. If you're new here, we just kind of link up, and we're all in this huge circle, and it's nice and big, and I love that, this connection. And in between us is just source, the light. It's love. It's light. It's healing. It's truth. It's awareness. At this light, you can leave things in it. You can walk up to it and stand in it. You can stand in it for others if you know someone who needs this healing or light or love or whatever it is that they need. You can stand in the light for them. If you haven't it all written down, you can leave that paper in the light, allow it just to kind of disintegrate it into it. It's a place of manifesting as well. It's a place of shifting thoughts, leaving old programming, leaving old narratives. It's a place of receiving new. It's a place to be aligned, in alignment. You can always find yourself back here at any time. We don't have to all be together, but you can always find yourself back here. And so it is.
So it is.
All right. Well, blessings, everyone. And thank you for being together today and holding space for one another. So for this week, tomorrow I have Fur Day Monday. So that's animal readings with Mark. And then I'm on Marina's channel. And then on Wednesday, I have Kevin. Not the Kevin that comes on here, but the other Kevin. And then Friday is Lisa. And that's what's happening this week for me. How about you guys?
I had a dream. You and Mark were in my dream, Debbie. It was so great because I think everybody can relate to this. Mark was like, "Okay, now let's we'll answer JJ's question first," and I could just hear his voice perfectly. He's just like, "JJ, are you there?" And then he's like, "Of course she is," but it kept going on, and I'm like, I'm trying to type and it's just like it was in a different language. And I was like, what is that, French? Like, and the whole time he's like, if you're here, JJ.
Oh, funny. How interesting.
I know. Tomorrow I'm doing a like in the morning a Reiki and a journey. So if anybody's looking for some healing, relaxation, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Later today, we do the light language conversation on Tarot Stash, Gerald's channel. So if you're interested in light language, I have a feeling there'll be a transmission from Tuta in that one.
Blessings. All right. Yay. Lisa, anything?
Friday I'm on here with you for Friday News Flash. Saturday I'm on with Denise, our usual, where we stream to both of our channels for some more news stuff. And then that evening on Saturday, I will probably go live, and that's just to kind of touch base with everybody in the community. So
Awesome. And so next Sunday we'll be back on the couch, on the sofa. And I think JJ's channeling it or whatever.
Oh, yay!
JJ will be hosting, I should say. And so we'll see you back on the sofa. And again, find us on our individual channels. If we didn't get to your question, you can always bring them then. Love you guys.
and thank you, moderators. Moderators have been killing it in there. They've been putting in our links and addresses and stuff.
Thank you
guys
so much. Blessings to you.
Bye, everybody.